Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, MXP here. For who don't know me, I'm a French drone photographer and videographer, and I'm sharing most of my work on my Instagram account. And here on my YouTube channel, I'm giving you my tips and tricks about drone photography and videography, which you can also apply to photography and videography in general. Today, we're going to talk about the Orton Effect and how to add it to your shot in Photoshop, so as to add a little bit of magic and mist and mystical aspect to your video.
Here is our first example. You can see the fog here about the earth and nature, and what I want to do is just add the Orton effect just to give more dramatic vision to it. So to do that, the first thing is to duplicate your layer. We can rename it Orton. Then you have to be sure in image to click on apply an image, and then the operation is to be product. You can leave all the other settings, but be sure here to be in product. Press OK, and basically it just ruined our image. Just to add the Orton effect, all you need to do is then select filter, Gaussian blur, and with the Gaussian blur you can leave here the default radius, which has been given by Photoshop, or increase it a little bit. Let's press OK, and then to apply the final effect you just need to use the superposition, the overlay, here and here. What is with it or without it? It has a bit softened our image here, down here, all the clouds here, and all we need to do is to use this slider to apply it a little bit more or less, and to match the desired effect as we want. So here with it, without it, and with it, color seems more light, more pastel, and being really softening our image. You can also, instead of using here this slider, you can use the opacity, and with the opacity things are a little bit different. Let's say we're going to move to 48 and or 47. Here's my picture before and then after, and I think the color are more blending this way. So now we've done the Orton effect on our first shot. Let's move to another shot which has made and reached a lot of success on Instagram. By the way, if you're not following me here on Instagram, here is my Instagram account. But anyway, we're going to apply the Orton effect on this new subject here and on this new shot. What I want to do is just to make here the snake, which is a sculpture, popping more from the shot. So once again, I'm going to duplicate my layer, naming Orton. Then be sure to go on image, apply an image, be sure to be on product, press OK. Actually, we have destroyed once again our image. Let's move to overlay, and then apply a blur, a Gaussian blur. I want to be sure that everything around here is 7. So Photoshop is offering me this solution with 8.2 pixel. Let's try to increase a little bit the blur, just to be sure that here it's all a little bit more cloudy and softened. 8, 9, 9, 3. I think 9.3 is better, but anyway, it's not the point here. Actually, you can move and change here this layer to a smart object and change the filter whenever you like. So as you can see, I've applied here my effect. Let's try to soften it a little bit here, but if I'm zooming here on my snake, the effect is still applied to it, and I want to make it pop. So basically, once you've applied your Orton effect, as you can see, you've applied it to the whole picture here and the whole layer down here. All we need to do, if you want the subject to be not softened and be popping out the picture, is to use a mask. So I'm gonna apply mask. Then what you can do is just here click this magic button, select a subject, and let's see if Photoshop is doing something good. Basically no. So what we can do, we're gonna get rid of this selection and use the brush here. Be sure to use dark to hide, since we don't want to apply the effect on the snake. We need to remove it from the mask, so be sure to have your brush selected and a dark color. Maybe I'm gonna increase a little bit of my brush here, and all you need to do then is to paint here all around the snake, just to be sure that the effect is not going to be applied to it. So I'm going to make it very quickly here, since it's not the part of this tutorial, but just to show you with the mask and without the mask what things are going on. So I'm done here with masking and using the brush to remove parts I don't want to be the effect applied on. You can spend a lot more time refining edges and to be sure that your mask is very precise, but that's not the point here, as I said. So I'm done with the mask down here. You can see the snake very quickly being modified, but anyway, I can spend more time refining edges just to be sure that the effect will be not applied on the snakes down here on the spines. But anyway, here is what the effect does on our shot. As you can see, it has softened very a lot the sun down here. We don't want this grain, and the subject is more pumping out of the frame as if it was getting out of it. So basically it's what you can do and how you can use the Orton effect just to modify your images and to show to add more pastel and more moody effect on your work. So here's our shot before applying the Orton effect and after applying it. And here is what it does on the snake. You can see there is a huge difference.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, if you do like my content, please subscribe here on my YouTube channel, turn on the bell, and follow me on Instagram to see all the content you can make with drone. Stay tuned.